Phoenix Wright. Remove all the annoying, impossible pixel hunting, add a bunch of Professor Layton puzzles, throw in a dash of Oberdin and Day of the Tentacle, and turn all that mess into a Cartoon Network original series. This is Tangle Tower, a triumph of a point-and-click detective game that's well worth your time and money. Tangle Tower is the sequel to 2014's Detective Grimoire, and shares much of the same DNA, a story-heavy, playable detective cartoon where you search a large area for clues and witnesses. In Tangle Tower, your goal is to solve the mystery as to who murdered Freya Fellow. Initially, your crime scene includes a painting of what appears to be a woman holding a knife dripping with real blood. But paintings can't kill people, right? Clues lead to conversations, which lead to suspicions, which lead to more clues, and round we go. You could probably solve the murder with the info you have from just the first meeting of all the inhabitants. If you were impossibly clever and detail-oriented, that is. It's not exactly obvious, but it does lead to some amazing aha moments as the game deliberately and delightfully walks you through every detail. And if you get stuck, there's a nice little hint system to keep you moving, which is a godsend for those with little time for gaming, like dads. The intriguing story is brought to life through some incredible animation and on-point voice acting. It really does feel like you're playing a cartoon made by the best in the industry. Each family member in the house is deliberately unique and opinionated on even the most minute details of the case. I can't say enough great things about the animation and voice acting, so I'll let the game speak for itself here.
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
Well, I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Honestly, it's tough to find any negatives in Tangle Tower. Some of the puzzles are a bit opaque, some characters are more lovable than others, the motion pointer controls and analog stick-based controls can be pretty iffy, but the touch controls work perfectly well. I think it's worth the $20 price tag on Switch. However, I realize that you might just not be into point-and-click detective games. But if you have access to Apple Arcade, give it a fair shot. Tangle Tower might just surprise you.